Welcome to Learner's Planet, dear children. This is session 2 about our food, teeth and digestion. So in this session, we will study about kinds of teeth, parts of a tooth, and we will also see that how we should take care of our teeth. Okay? In the previous session, we studied about the sets of teeth. Alright? Now let's start with the kinds of teeth. Children, there are 4 kinds of teeth in a permanent set. Yes children, you might be knowing. We studied about permanent set of teeth. Yes, when you grow up, slowly the new ones that are bigger in size, they take place. Right? So such kind of teeth, that is the second set of teeth, forms the permanent teeth. So in the permanent set of teeth, we can see 4 kinds of teeth. So which are those 4 kinds of teeth? Yes, the first one is canine. You can see the structure. You can see the structure of the permanent teeth, right? The second kind of teeth are molars. The third kind of teeth are premolars. And the fourth kind of teeth are incisors. So children, these kinds of teeth are mainly needed to bite and chew our food. So according to the kind of work they do, teeth are of 4 kinds. They are incisors, canines, premolars and molars. Let's revise. And always remember that there are 4 kinds of teeth: incisors, canines, premolars and molars. And there is also one very tricky way to remember this. Always remember the initials of all the kinds of teeth. Right? So always remember I, C, P, M. I for incisors, C for canines, P for premolars and M for molars. Alright? Okay, now let's study in detail about each kind of teeth. So first we will start with incisors. So children, there are total 8 incisors in all. That means 4 in the upper jaw and 4 in the lower jaw. So this is a kind of picture which shows incisors. This is called as incisor. They are used for cutting and biting our food. So always remember that there are 8 incisors, 4 in the upper jaw and 4 in the lower jaw. And you can see that incisors are used for cutting and biting our food. Now let's see the another one. Yes, the another kind of teeth are canines. So there are total 4 canine teeth in all. 2 in the upper jaw and 2 in the lower jaw. And we have canine on both the sides of the incisors. So this is a picture of a canine. So always remember that there are 4 canine teeth. 2 in the upper jaw, 2 in the lower jaw. And we have 1 canine on both sides of incisors. So what is the function of canine? Yes, canines are sharp and they are used for tearing the food. For example, you can see in the picture, these are some flesh-eating animals, right? So in flesh-eating animals, these canines are bigger and very sharp, so that tearing flesh for them is very easy. So you can see that here two cute tigers are tearing the flesh by their bigger and very sharp canines, right? Okay, now let's see the third kind of teeth. They are premolars. So there are total 8 premolars in all, 4 in each jaw. That means 4 in upper jaw and 4 in the lower jaw, right? So this is a picture of premolar. So what is the function of premolar? Yes, these are broad teeth next to canines. So premolars help to crack food and chew it, right? So there are total 8 premolars, 4 in the upper jaw and 4 in the lower jaw, and these are broad teeth which are next to the canines, and they help to crack food and chew it. Okay children, have you got it? Alright, now we will see the last kind of teeth, that are molars. There are total 12 molars in all. They are bigger, flatter and broader teeth with a broader upper surface to chew and grind the food well, right? So you can see this is a kind of broader teeth with a broader surface. So these are helpful for chewing and grinding the food well. Okay, so out of 12 molars, 8 grow first, then 2 on each side of the premolars. So always remember this, out of 12 molars, 8 of them grow first, and after that 2 on each side of the premolars. Then 4 more molars grow later. That means 8 plus 4, 12 completed. So there are total 12 molars. First 8 will grow on each side of the premolars, and then 4 more will grow later. So we can say that plant eating animals have well developed premolars and molars. How many premolars are there? Yes, there are total 8 premolars, 4 in the upper jaw and 4 in the lower jaw. So plant eating animals have well developed premolars and molars, since they need to chew and grind their food a lot. So they have total how many premolars and molars? Yes, they have total 8 premolars and 12 molars. So 12 plus 8, 20. Alright, have you got it? Okay, so now let's revise. Yes, there are 8 incisors. 4 in the upper jaw, 4 in the lower jaw. There are total 4 canines, 2 in the upper jaw, 2 in the lower jaw. There are total 8 premolars, 4 in the upper jaw, 4 in the lower jaw. And there are 12 molars in all. Out of them, 8 grow first, and 4 more molars grow later. So there are total 32 teeth. Okay children? Now let's study about the parts of a teeth, or we can say that we will study about parts of a tooth, right? So what will be here? It will be parts of a tooth. Though we have different kinds of tooth or different kinds of teeth, all our teeth have the same basic structure, right? So you can see here that we have different kinds of teeth like incisors, canines, premolars and molars, right? but all our teeth have the same basic structure. We will see the structure and the parts of the tooth. So children, when we smile, we can see our teeth, right? Have you noticed? Whenever you smile, you can see your teeth. But what we see is not our entire tooth, right? It is actually only a part of tooth that is visible to us. Each tooth has a crown and a root, right? So the crown is the part we see, while the root is the part inside the gums. And what is the function of gums? The gums hold the teeth in their places. So always remember that whenever you smile, you only see the part of it, and that is the crown, while you cannot see the root when you smile, because root is the part present inside the gums, and gums hold the teeth in their places very tightly. So we can say that the hard white part on the outside is called enamel. Right. Below that we can see dentine. Below that we can see here the pink color, the pink part of a teeth, or we can say, so the next part is dentine, then pulp, then gums, then blood vessels and nerves. So children, see the picture carefully. What are the parts of a tooth? Yes, they are crown, root, enamel, dentine, pulp, gums, blood vessels and nerves. Okay, so we can say that the hard white part on the outside of teeth is called the enamel. Then the hard dentine lies below the enamel and it is like a bone. Then the pulp is present inside the dentine and the pulp is very soft and full of nerves and blood vessels. So we can say that the pulp also forms the central part of the tooth. Okay children, so these are some very important parts of the tooth. Now let's study about the care of tooth or the care of our teeth. So children, proper care of teeth is very important. Why is it very important? Because when we eat tiny bits of food, they get stuck in the spaces between our teeth, right? So you can notice that whenever you eat food, the tiny bits of food get stuck in the spaces, in the very small spaces between our teeth. So what should we do? Yes, we should clean our teeth, otherwise germs can grow there and they can form a sticky yellow layer called plaque. So children, always remember that if you will not clean your teeth, then germs can grow over there and they will form a sticky layer that is yellow in color called plaque. That is why what will happen? Your teeth will look yellow in color and they will look very dirty. So always clean your teeth. For cleaning your teeth, you should do proper brushing. So always remember that do proper brushing with a toothbrush, toothpaste and water, because these can remove this plaque. So always do proper brushing because it will remove the plaque. So now let's see some various ways to protect our teeth. So let's study the ways to protect your teeth. Children, brush your teeth at least twice a day. That is, one in the morning and once before going to bed. So you can see the picture of a girl. She is a very good girl because she brushes her teeth twice a day. Once in the morning and once before going to bed. The second or the next way to protect your teeth is that you should always rinse your mouth well after meals. So after having meals, always rinse your mouth well. The next way is that clean the tongue also to remove germs. Why you should clean the tongue? Because germs can attack our teeth and they can also cause bad breath. Right? So you should always clean the tongue also. The next way to protect your teeth is to use floss. You should always use floss to clean the spaces between the teeth. But children, what is actually a floss? You can see in the picture, right? Floss is a smooth thread made of a silky material. So you can use this smooth thread to clean the spaces between the teeth. So always use floss, right? It is available in every medical shop. Children, the next way is to eat the food that is healthy for teeth and gums. So children, always eat hard fruits like apples, pears, guava whole instead of cutting them. So children, eating hard fruits whole instead of cutting them will keep your teeth and gums healthy. Right? The next way is that you should avoid too many sweets. So avoid having too many sweets, chocolates and soft drinks. You can have sweet, chocolate and soft drink, but in a very limited number. You can eat one chocolate in one day, but not every day. Okay? So always obey your mother and father. Whenever they say that do not eat more chocolates, so you should not eat them. You should avoid it. Otherwise, plaque can form on your teeth. Alright children, and always remember that visit the dentist regularly for checkups. Okay, now we will study that how to brush our teeth. So these are very important steps which you should follow while brushing your teeth. Right? So the first step is that use up and down motion to brush your teeth. Then brush the top teeth downwards and the bottom teeth upwards. Then brush out the back of the teeth also, because the back of the teeth also needs brushing. It also needs to be clean. Then brush the flat surface of the premolars and molars. And finally, brush the tongue lightly, because it is very soft. So, always remember these important tips or the important steps while brushing your teeth. So children, what is important for our teeth? Yes, calcium. Calcium is a mineral which is very important for strong teeth. So where do we get this calcium? Yes, from where do we get, children? We get calcium mainly from milk. So drinking milk daily is very important. Why? Because if we will drink milk every day, it will provide us with calcium, and calcium is very important for strong teeth, as you know this. So for keeping your teeth strong, you should drink milk every day. Okay children? So for example, milk, paneer, curd, cheese and other milk products also give calcium. So you should also eat paneer, curd, cheese and other milk products. Right? Also remember that eating salads protect our teeth from germs. Right? So always eat salads. Alright? And you should always chew the fruits and salads, because that improves blood flow to the gums. Okay children? So I hope that you enjoyed this session and learned about our teeth, that is kinds of teeth, parts of a tooth, and how to brush our teeth properly and how to keep it clean, healthy and strong. Right? So always brush your teeth properly and twice a day. Alright children? So we will continue this lesson in the next session. Till then, keep learning.